Hello everyone, welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Toad Skater 4 on GBA. Good trick, dude. Anyway, this little intro here is neat because it's literally just showing off Tony Hawk, skating around doing some tricks, mainly just manual tricks, and skating all around the Vicarious Visions logo. And afterwards we go straight to the menu, in which we're going to see exactly what we're in for this time. The GBA version of this game is quite an improvement for the other GBA games. The best one of the bunch, but oh boy, has it got some shit. Anyway, there's a few things we can choose. We're doing career mode first, and also we got a thing called college. I don't know why it says CA there, but it's college. We're starting off with. We have Song Advance, which does nothing for me for some reason. We got Blood, which I'll put into maximum. Brightness, I'm standing on 0. Normal mode has also a kid mode, so I can either go normal or easy. I can't go hard, sadly. And yeah, it's a skate shop. But right now, we're doing the college because really there's nothing else to buy. But first of all, I've already made my character. Here he is. Not too high quality. The GBA games can't make him high quality. But let's begin the level anyway. Welcome to Toad Skater 4. Skate around for a while and stop by some people if you need to do anything. There's a lot to do here. By the way, our goals are now done by certain people, a certain small amount of people. The goals are very small. They're about up to 16, I think. And, well, there's a lot of collectibles in these GBA versions now. There's stat points here, which means you have to get the stats from doing goals. There's this thing called hidden packages, which you're seeing right now from that corner there. I'll get it right now. I don't know what they do right now, but they're a secret thing that we might as well collect anyway. Cash is here, by the way. We have to collect all the cash to buy shit. That's still a thing. Skateboards are here, too. We have to collect those to unlock skateboards. You know, the fucking designs of boards that we usually have to buy for in Toad Skater 4. Well, now we have to actually find them and unlock them. And, as for anything else, I think anything else is done from the goals. There's some stat points here, by the way. We have to find them all. And there's no special levels here. It's all the usual Toad Skater 4 levels. By the way, there's a lift thing here. This is where we can choose our levels. We have Alcatraz, Kona, Shipyard, Zoo, London, and then the Pro Challenge. As you can see, a few levels are not here. For instance, actually, I think this is all the levels that you would get in the PS2 version. Also, we're having a tour thing as well. We have a fucking amateur tour right now. So yes, I will be having to do a pro tour at some point, and I will have to go and fucking beat that shit as well. They'll probably have some harder goals that are basically the same shit as well. Anyway, as we get a lot of shit, I'm not going to start jump cutting a lot because there's a lot to collect. And by the way, there's this monkey here for some reason. I don't know why. He has like a red vest on, a red suit on or something. I have fucking no idea why there's a monkey here. He doesn't do shit. I'm going to ignore him. You should too. Right, next up we have a lot of stuff to collect. First of all, we'll ride up here and grind up here, then jump to make a stat point. And then, we want to go over there, to this area right here, which is actually new for college. Make a jump over here in this transfer, and you'll get the board. Now that you have the deck, we can now continue on to this package over here that's by the ramp. This area does not exist in the actual college. It's only in the GBA version. So, it's a unique area. In fact, this building next to us is a unique area too, because there is no building like this. It's connected to the area which you would have to usually go to the tower to grind down to. Well, the grind is here now for some reason, and this building does not actually exist in Toad Skater 4 at all, except the GBA version. The package and another fucking stat point are right here, and there's also some money right up on this fence. You'll need to make a grind for it. There's a lot of collectibles, and we'll be going around collecting a lot of shit. We'll also be doing a lot of goals that are usually by the same person, and they're usually the same sort of thing you would actually have to do in these games. There's nothing too special about them and nothing too unique about them. So let's go ahead and jump cut to the next thing, which is another collectible. This collectible involves us having to go ahead and make a jump up here for a stat point. It's 5 out of 7. Next up, we have to make a bit of a grind over here. This perspective, all the thing, because, you know, it's still got that fucking camera angle, you know, the corner thing, the angled thing, you know, how awkward it is in the actual GBA versions. Yeah, it's here as well, and it's kind of awkward to make this grind here. But hey, we got a hidden package. There's also a stat point up here. That's 6 out of 7. We'll begin that right now. There's also something else up here. Another stat point and another package. Oh, it's some money. I think it's actually a stat point here. There's 2 packages, but there is some money as well. We'll begin that right now. As for this package, I actually struggle getting this package because basically the package is bullshit. To this package, you kind of have to make like a specific jump to get it. But for me, I would recommend just either wall riding up there or making that specific jump from over that side of those rails. It will require you to make an angled jump. I don't know how to do this one though. I only know how to do the wall ride one because there is a specific jump you can make which will lead to a gap. But it's actually kind of tough. I'll be showing that off in the gap checklist thing. But for me, I go ahead and wall ride up there for this. Now then, now we got that out of the way, and there's nothing else around here sadly. There's another hidden package over by a building, which is where we have to actually use the tower to get to. However, if you go to the tower right now and you go use it, you'll find that the door is a wall. You can't go on the tower. They can't program it in apparently. They can't program me teleporting up to the top of this tower. So, yeah. The tower has no purpose now. Great. Moving on, up here we'll find another grind, a wall right over here will take us to another hidden package. There's a lot of them. There's at least 10 every level, I believe. And also some money over here. And a stat point not too far from here too, right there. No ramp here by the sewers, by the way. In fact, the sewers are actually cut off in the middle, which means there's not much of the sewers anymore. A lot of stuff has been cut off from this version, mainly because they can't actually show it or other reasons. And yeah, it sucks, but it's their fucking version of the game. I can't really say anything about that. Hanging by the bridge. Huzzah. I now have pretty much all the fucking pickups I need to get right now. Here's the goal. The goal is a fucking contest. It is our first goal. And by the way, this fucking contest can go fuck itself. In fact, the controls can go fuck themselves. You see, you have your reverts and your spine transfers here like you should have, but the way you do them is awkward. And by the way, manuals will make that fucker jump from the bottom, and it's actually really annoying and you can't really do much about it. It actually makes manuals really hard. The highest score you need to get 99 is of course 150,000, so it will increase, but there's your starting fucking score to get. And honestly, it is really hard for me to get because in order to do a revert, you have to press the grab button as you land. And in order to do a spine transfer, you have to press both L and R, which is flip and grab. And while you're doing this shit, you're also doing tricks. You're moving around, probably doing spins and shit like me. It will register these buttons as grab and flip tricks as well as spine and revert if you are moving. In order to not bail while reverting, you have to not press anything except the revert button, aka the grab button. And in order to spine transfer without pressing anything, same deal. But it is okay for you to do that as long as you make a big enough jump, otherwise you will bail. At this point, grinds become our best friend because manuals are no help to us and spine transfers and reverts are absolute pains in the fucking asses. Whereas grinds now do a shit ton more than do in any other version of Toadskater 4. They're pretty much like the PS1 version of Toadskater 1 and 3. Pretty much, grinds are going to help you throughout the entire game. So use them. I have been in the contest. And I got a trick slot for being in the contest. I also got in the package from there. That's nice. Now then, it's time for our next goal. Maybe it's not a collectible. Over here is our another goal. It's actually a tutorial goal. Freshman year, the ollie. I have to ollie the staircase, which is a gap. It's just to teach us all the freaking, stuff of the game. Problem is, though, won't actually teach you what exactly how to do the tricks. It just tells you to do them. So now I've completed freshman year because I know how to jump in boneless. Now the grinds. They are pretty much the other button. For jumps I have them as A, and for grinds they are B. I don't know if that's actually how they are in the game, but that's just how I set it up for myself. You have to grind all the way around the player in order to get this. There you go. Next one is do a transition grind on this curve. This is weird. You see, to do a transition grind, you have to change the grind while in mid-grind, which means you have to, like, just tap the grind button or tap a few directions and such while grinding. That is not the case in this version. In any other version, you would have to do that, and that is normal. But in the GBA version Skate 4, it's weird. The grind button is the way things are supposed to be, and, well, there's nothing too special about that. But there's something else. In order to do anything outside of one transition grind, you have just to press the flip and grab buttons as well. Here it are right now, the grind transitions. And I'm not kidding. In order to do something like a no slide or a tail slide, whatever, you have to press the L1 button, the L button, and for over crooks and shit, R button. While nose blunt slides are A and double up. It's really weird, and I don't like it much, and it's not how you actually do things in actual games, like actual Tony Hawk games. But in GBA version of Skate 4, this is how you do these fucking transitions, which is actually really awkward. And then you have the wall rides, which is wall rides. They're not too different. Except, you know, the whole fucking angle thing will piss you off because the camera's going to be in the way, and it's going to be a bit of a problem to actually, you know, fucking angle yourself correctly to get a wall ride, otherwise you'll hit the wall and you won't be able to do shit. And you got the dark sides, which are very annoying to do in this fucking angle. But yeah, the way they work is different from the actual Skate 4 games and shit, and actually is actually really fucking hard to do. And doing doing the fucking normal little trick known as disaster is a bit of a boss to do it on its own. Now we have a sophomore, so now we can go and do another goal, which isn't too far from here. It's another one of these. It's not the fucking tutorial thing, though. I'm not doing the tutorial thing, because fuck that. It's actually a skate and combo sort of thing. Because you go to this guy, we'll now go be doing skate letters. This guy does skate and combo at the same time. In fact, you'll find that you'll be doing goals with the same 5 people. They are not different, they don't go to different spots or anything like that. They're in the same spots. They freeze in place when you get near them for some reason. And, yeah, it's weird. Also, this would be an easy skate letters thing to get if it wasn't for the fact there's no shadows on these fucking things. And not only that, but this camera angle pretty much obscures anything above you. On the bottom you'll be able to find them, but if there's anything above you in the air, you can't fucking see shit. So I have to literally look all over from the very top to the bottom to find these. And it sucks, and it's annoying, and I hate it. And there literally is no fucking shadow. Like, as far as I know, I can't see a fucking shadow on these things, so yeah, I hate the skate letters. Anyway, now here's the actual unique ones, which only appears on one guy. You have to tell 5 frat boys in order to let them know about a fucking party. It's actually a twist on taking them down from the PS2 version when they were bullying some guy to now informing them of a party. So that's new. But yeah, it's the same shit. Knock into the frat boys and you'll get it done. There are 5 frat boys to knock into. They're a lot more spread out this time, however, unlike the PS2 version where they're pretty much all in like this one little area. And they're all on top of cans usually. And yeah, this will be our 5th goal completed, which we're making it through these goals pretty well. What you're not seeing is me taking about 20 minutes on this fucking competition, because the competition is pretty much bullshit due to the fact that the way the game controls is bullshit, and it's not fun, and doesn't really work well. It's awkward, and not really good. I have played GBA games before. I have played them that have good controls that actually work. This does not work at all. Oh, by the way, competition guy, he only gives you like one goal. Everyone else is different. In fact, this check will give you all these score ones, which is combos, and of course, high, sick, and pro scores. And might only be in the high score, which now we're doing the pro score. It's 10,000, 30,000, 50,000. All easy shit, nothing too big. You should be able to make it through if you're new to this. But it will get harder. And considering tours, it's gonna get big. I still have sickness. I wish it was gone by this point. It's not. It's pissing me off that it's been this way for like a week or two. But hey, you got the 6th score. That's nice. And then it's hidden tapes. Why is there hidden tapes Twitch Skater 4 when that's only a Twitch Skater 1 to 3 thing, and that was long gone, and only comes back in like fucking classic mode things and like underground and shit? I don't know. Maybe because they feel like they want to give the fucking hidden tapes one last hurrah before it's actually put into another mode and not in the actual game. I have no fucking clue. What I do know is that in order to get this tape, you're gonna have to make a bit of a wall right up here. Or you can do a certain grind up to this rail that's onto the building behind you, but of course I didn't know that, and neither will you, so, you know, doing this way is pretty much fine. Anyway, next up in this skull over here, we have to warn everyone about Officer Tom, who is in this game, because fuck him. Even though he'll go for the first skater, you can still warn her, even though that shouldn't work. You'll have to go ahead and use the arrow that is luckily here to know where all the skaters are. The arrow sucks. It is off center, it's animated poorly, it's very, very vague on where the fuck you're supposed to go, and in this angle it's pretty much worthless. It'll only vaguely tell you where you're the fuck to go. Outside of that, it's crap. I hate the arrow in this game. And now it's time for combos. You have to click all the combo letters in one line, and luckily this one's easy because it's all pretty much one simple grind. Just grind through all of these and you will pretty much get them no problem, like me. And there you go. The next goal is these combo things. However, as soon as you start it, you'll probably jump, and then you'll fail it because of the jump. Fuck you, game. The first combo is 5,000 points, which isn't too hard, so you can do a few chip tricks and manuals. Next up is 10,000 points. Same bullshit, so you can do some grinds as well as some gaps. And lastly, 20,000 points. This is very easy, even though you're not in a really good spot. Just do a few grinds up here, and you'll be fine. So yeah, easy goal. And now it's time for me to go ahead and do some more goals. Starting with more skate letters. This guy will give you 2 skate goals and 2 combo goals. And yeah, nothing too big. I guess you can say one is like a rookie skate thing, like a noob skate thing, and the other one is a pro skate. And I would incline to agree with you for the fact they were both called just skate. There is no pro or novice thing involved. Where next up we have this goal right over here. This goal is combo letters. However, I can barely fucking see the combo letters because again, the top is obscured. So even though I failed here at every try, what you don't see is me just looking around for these other fucking letters, the B, the M, the B, and the O, which is right above me, and I could barely see them normally. So you'll be kind of confused on where they are, but here they are. And I got them. I had to literally look for them outside of getting the line done in order to find these. Fucking hell. Anyway, next up is going to be, you guessed it, more fucking goals. Well, tutorial goals to be exact. Junior year basic air. You have to pop a heel flip, which I did, but then did a kick flip as well, because I was like, wait, what? I forgot which way is the heel flip, and there you go. I gotta do an air walk, I know what that one is, it's up and fucking grab. And then we gotta do a 180, which is one simple spin. Done. And that is all of junior year done. Next up we have this one over here, which is called senior year. We have manuals, manual over the road, which is easy. just manual, over the road, get a gap, land it. Then, we have to do a pivot. I believe this is actually doing a manual and then do the flip trick button while on the manual. Then, you want to continue on, my controller disconnected, oh shit. You want to continue on, do a revert, which is the grab button when you're going downwards. Do not press anything, just jump and then fucking do the revert button at the end. Then do a spine transfer. It's grab and flip. Press both of them at the same time and you'll do a spine transfer. And that's it. Now we have pretty much the graduation test, which is our final goal. There are about 17 goals in total. Go ahead and do this goal right now. It's basically a 10,000 point combo. Once you do the final exam goal and you got that completed, you have completed all the goals and you are pretty much done with college if you had gotten all the things. Also, cum laude, what the fuck. So there you go, we have completed all the goals, and now we have to collect all the fucking collectibles, which is only one left, and that is the hidden package that's by the building. To get up here, we have to go up this building, then make a grind on this rail over here by this ramp. Grind all the way through, and you will find yourself up to the actual package. By the way, the fucking wires are actually going upwards, but you wouldn't be able to tell because they're pretty much like straights. But they're not. They're fucking upwards. But you wouldn't tell, but then you'll start slowing down. That's the only way you can actually tell, and it's awkward, and I hate it. Anyway, that's it for college. Now we can check out all the shit we got, like the decks. We got 2 decks from the start, but we also have the 3rd deck now because we got it collected. And the 3rd deck's kind of neat, even though it's all pixelated and crap. I'll be choosing the 3rd deck. We also have outfits and such while doing stats. I'll be dealing with the outfits later on. Right now, we have quite a few stats. I'm going to go ahead and just put them all in the things that are worth our time, like air, ollie, bail bounce, all that crap. And then we have the career board, which will tell us all the things we've done in the career mode, which is all the cash, all the packages, all the decks, all the stat points, the gold medal, and of course the goals. And then we have the scoreboard, which is our scores, and then our fucking secret thing, which is our secrets and our gap checklist. We have to go check this out because we have to do 2 gaps, and of course, line gaps are back. So we do have to go and do a specific line for every single gap. There's 2 lines. And I'll be showing them off right now because we have to do them right now. Because why not? We can do them right now. The first gap is to make a transfer over on the sewers over this fucking bridge. We will get gyro silver away. Next up is another gap. We have to make a transfer over the sewers on these 2 ramps and you'll get ditch clearance. Next up, you want to go ahead and make a fucking transfer from here all the way down to the very bottom for It's Sydney time. Then you want to go ahead and make a transfer from here all the way to this ramp over here and you will get Manco's transfer. Then make a jump over the stairs for 6-step program. Then you should go ahead and make a transfer from here all the way to over there and you will get handheld poser. Then make another transfer from over here up the top of this building all the way down to these ramps down here for Senior Bootleg's Gap. You can also jump off to get this gap as well. Next you want to go ahead and make electric up here on this building, on this wall for another brick. Then you want to go ahead and make a little trick over on here up to this building and you will get undeclared. Then you want to go ahead and make another fucking lip trick up this fence. This will get you Coffee Junkie. Then you want to go ahead and make a fucking grind from here to here and you will get Friendly Architecture. Then you want to make a big grind from the start of here all the way around. I don't think you're allowed to jump and grind, so just keep balancing and you will get Bank Shot. Then you want to go ahead and make a fucking grind all the way around this area of the roof of the building, and eventually after a good roundabout you will get Roofing Grind. Jump off and land it safely. I don't think it actually matters, but hey, just land it safely anyway. Then grind these 2 ramps here and you will get Yay Co-ed Dorms. Next up, you want to go ahead and grind this all the way around and you'll get Bridge Rail. Then you want to go ahead and make a grind up here and then grind the wall over here for Keep It Up Fury. Then you want to go ahead and grind the building all the way through to this rail. You can keep grinding, by the way, you have to make a jump for, and then jump down and grind here for Parent-Child Conference. Then you want to go ahead and make another grind. This one requires you to grind here, grind the fucking edge there, and then grind that for Bravo Donuts, and keep grinding for Skate Punk. Well, and Pet Punk 6 as well, but it's not a gap. Then grind around here, and you will get no seeding. Grind the other spot for no seeding as well. There are two separate gaps. I don't know why they're separate gaps, but you have to do them both, so do them both. Then grind the planner here, and you get the planner gap. Same thing, both these planners have the planner gap, and they're separate. Do them both, and you'll get both of them. They both count in the checklist. Next up, you'll need to make a grind over this entire planner over here, and you will get take warning. Next up, you want to make a grind over here, all the way around, and you will get the gap known as Freshman's Ride. Then you want to go ahead and make a grind over these two little things here for caution. That's the name of them. Fuck. Next up, you want to make a grind up here, and then jump over to this fucking planner here for Free Cell Lifeform. Next up, I'm going to grind up here, and then grind to the rail to your right, make a small jump for it for extra credit transfer. Next up, you want to make a grind over here, all the way over these two little gaps here. You'll get two gaps, 2 cells hop and 3 cells hop. Then, grind these 3 benches all the way through. After you grind all 3 of them, you will get the gap known as Skipping Stone. Next up, you want to make a grind down here for Learning Institution. Then, make a grind over here all the way through. Go all the way on this rail. Do not jump off. You will get Sneak Out. Next up, you want to make a grind all the way up here or down here for Where's the Wax. On the other side, it's the same thing. Grind up the ledge and you will get a gap. This gap is called Skate Through College. Next up, make a grind up here and you will get OPIB. Then, make a grind all the way through here, jumping over these 2 little spots over here, and you will get 138. There you go. Next up, grind over here and keep grinding all the way through, jumping over these little gaps here, and you will get 2 gaps. You will get 8 a.m., 6 a.m. wake up and cake grind. Next up, grind this ledge all the way through, jumping over, and you will get 10 a.m. wake up. Next up, you want to go ahead and make a grind all the way through here, and then just keep grinding, and you will get the gap known as Viva University. Next up, you want to make a fucking grind up here, all the way through, and then jump off at the right time, at the right height, down to this rail down here. You will get Show and Tell. Next up, make a grind up here, and you will get Tower Steps. Then, make a grind all the way through this entire area, all the way through these ramps, all the way down to the slope. You will get Pool Boy. Next up, you want to make a grind from here, all the way over to the other side of the skate. Make sure to jump off, grind in the middle, and then grind down. You will get the gap known as Gateway Hop. Next up, you want to go ahead and make a grind all the way through this entire thing, all the way through the curb, and you will get Evil Curb. And then, grind around this entire little planner area here, this little seat, and you'll get the Geeks. Next up, you want to make a grind all the way from up here, all the way to this big fucking gap, over to a grind on the other side, and you will get X-Sportsmaster. Next up, you want to make a manual all the way over this bridge, and you will get Fancy Across Bridge. Then manual over the road, and you will get Watch the Road. Then make a manual from, well, actually it's now time for lines. Grind for here, all the way over to the gate, and then keep grinding. Keep grinding all the way to get to the other side of the walls. You will get the gap, with a line, known as Clear the Perimeter. The final line requires you to jump up here, make a grind up here. Then keep grinding, and then make a wall ride on this wall over to a grind here. Make a big jump for it. Keep grinding all the way through, and you will get Celebration Day. That is all the gaps of college. You make sure on the checklist to make sure you got them. If you didn't get, if you got 50 out of 52 gaps, that means you missed 2 no seedings and 2 planner gaps. Get both of them, and you'll have 52. And that's all the gaps of college. Now that's done, we will now move on and find out that in order to actually set our next level, which is Alcatraz, we actually need to go and, unlock it. Because right now, all levels are still unlocked. We have to actually go to the guy that has the taxi, and choose level from there. We have no choice. Let's go to this guy, say yes, I need a lift, and then you can choose Alcatraz or Kona. So next time we'll be doing Alcatraz. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.